Chapter 1. Never again return to what hasn't worked. It was good for me to be afflicted so that I might learn your decrees. Psalm 119, verse 71. Principle: never go back to what hasn't worked. I was on the beach in Hawaii with my daughter Lucy when she was 9, the last day of our vacation. She looked across the sand and noticed that our friend who was traveling with us was crying. "What's wrong with Laura?" she asked. "She and her boyfriend, Jason, had a fight," I said. "What?" Lucy exclaimed. "She went back with Jason?" "Yep," I said. "No! Dad, why did she do that?" she asked. "Remember last year on our last day of vacation? She was crying when she got off the phone with him then, too. This is the very same thing all over again. Exactly the same. Why did she do that?" "You'll have to ask her," I said. "I will," said the young sage. "She cannot go back with him. It will just be the same thing next year. I have to tell her." I could not believe my ears. I was amazed at the wisdom of a child so insightful about what was happening. Yet our adult friend was unable to grasp the glaring truth she was living out. Here she was, 1 year later, in the same situation, crying the same tears, and still lacking the awareness that next year would hold the very same promise for more pain, if she did not see a fundamental reality. If you go backward, you are going backward. Laura had been in this relationship for about 4 years. Her biggest complaint was that Jason took her for granted and did not make her a priority. He was a nice guy, but too self-centered to make a relationship work. Over and over again he would leave her feeling ignored and unimportant. She had broken up with him several times, missed him, reunited, and nothing had changed. She would break up with him again, and then a few months later would run into him and, with the pain gone, begin to enjoy all the good things about him and want to try again. They would both talk about how they had been foolish to break up with so much good in their relationship, how they really loved each other, and how they truly should be together. "I was wrong to leave. I miss you and want to be with you again," would be their mutual feeling. So they would get back together and do it again. So what's wrong with that? Everything. But please understand something. I am not saying that people should not be allowed to have second, third, or fourth chances. The story of redemption is the greatest story ever told. It's natural, and sometimes good, to try again. When things go bad, especially in relationships, we want to find a way to make them work and to restore love. When business deals go bad, we want to be able to fix them and make them work. When we fail at a dream or career, we want to be able to come back and win. The story of every successful life includes failure, misses, and obstacles that are overcome. Redemption and restoration are good things, and God's true desire for us all. But here is the real truth when it comes to redemption versus going backward. If redemption is to occur, something must be different. A second chance is not a repeat of the first chance. A second chance is a moving forward to something new. There must be something new and different in order to move forward rather than backward. If everything's the same, you are repeating what already has been, and there is no reason to think the outcome will be different. Laura's plan to get back together with Jason was not because she or Jason had become a different person or grown in some way. She was getting back with Jason because she hoped that their relationship could be different. Hoping that we or someone else will change or that a situation will be different is not reality. There must be a real reason to believe and try again. Had Jason gone through some awakening himself other than he was sorry and wanted her back? Had he gone into therapy? Had he gotten a life coach to teach him how to make a relationship work?